We've all felt that sudden tightness in the chest when we see a woman we like talking to another man. It makes you question if you're enough or if she's actually interested in you. If you've ever felt that sting, I want you to take a moment and really listen. What I'm about to share can change how you feel and how others perceive you. You are going to learn how to carry yourself in a way that truly stands out. It's a way of being that makes everyone else in the room seem to fade into the background. Before we go further, I want to be clear. If a woman seems to lose interest, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. You're likely a great person. You just haven't learned how to project that high standard yet, the kind of presence that makes other men feel less significant. In every relationship, there is a quiet moment where a woman decides if you're just another face in the crowd or someone she will never forget. She is deciding if you are the man she will use as a benchmark for every other man she meets for the rest of her life. Many good men fail in this moment without even realizing it. When you don't understand how attraction works, you end up reacting to her every move. You become like a small boat tossed around by the waves. I want you to be the one who sets the tone and decides how the ocean feels. This is why a group of experts wrote a book called Attraction Secrets. The fifth chapter explains exactly how we bond with others and how you can become that high standard. If you want to be that kind of man, I highly recommend reading it. It's written in a helpful, straightforward way, and you can find the link in the information section below. Sometimes we think that doing more will get us better results. We think more texts or more attention will make her choose us. But the truth is, the more you scramble for her attention, the more you lower your value. You stop being the prize and become just another option. Once you're just an option, you can be replaced. You can break that cycle today. I want to share a concept called the ghost anchor method. Imagine a massive ship. An anchor holds it steady so the waves can't pull it away. When you become the anchor in her mind, you set the emotional tone for her life. Every other man she meets will be compared to how you made her feel. The ghost part means you aren't always right there in front of her. You aren't blowing up her phone or desperately trying to prove you're a nice guy. Instead, you make a deep, genuine connection when you are together, and then you step back and live your own life. Even when you leave the room, the feeling you created stays with her. That's the ghost. You aren't there physically, but the standard you set remains. When another guy tries to talk to her, she feels the difference. She remembers that you were different and that you didn't have to try so hard. You set the anchor and then walked away. What remains is the standard. This approach is so powerful that she naturally loses interest in others because they can't reach her the way you do. To do this effectively, you have to change how you feel on the inside. There are 5 simple steps to follow. First, stop comparing yourself to others. Other men are not your rivals. Your real competition is your own habits, like being inconsistent or needing constant validation. The moment she feels like you're watching her every move instead of leading your own life, you lose your standing. A man who knows his value doesn't chase. He doesn't panic when things get quiet. You don't get rid of the competition by fighting other men. You do it by becoming someone so unique that no one else can compete. Second, focus on the impact you leave. Most guys try to win by being available every second. But feelings aren't built on quantity, they're built on impact. If the time she spends with you feels like her time with everyone else, you aren't an anchor. The goal is to make your time together so special that your absence is felt immediately. When she notices you're gone, she starts thinking about you, and that's where the bond deepens. Third, find a balance between comfort and excitement. Comfort is nice, but it doesn't keep someone thinking about you all night. Excitement and intensity are what stay in the memory. When she leaves a date with you, she should feel like the story isn't quite finished yet. Our brains keep thinking about experiences that feel incomplete. If you're tired of awkward dates and not knowing what to say, I want to help. I've helped thousands of men change their approach to love. In the book Attraction Secrets, I explain the exact steps you need to become naturally attractive. You can stop guessing and start using what actually works. Now is the time to take charge. Get your copy today and join the men who have already improved their lives. Fourth, change your internal perspective. Stop thinking, I hope she picks me, and start thinking, she is getting to experience who I am. That shift shows in your posture, your voice, and even your silence. If she takes a while to text back and your heart starts racing, it's a sign you're too invested in her reaction. That nervous energy is noticeable. Your happiness shouldn't depend on her actions. When you stay steady, it shows you're in control. That control makes a woman feel safe, and safety allows her to open up. Finally, become a guide. People lose interest when things get repetitive. If every guy asks the same boring questions, you have to be different. This doesn't mean creating drama, it means being calm and purposeful. When she tells you something important, don't just rush to agree. Listen and speak clearly. Having your own standards shows you're a man of value. If she feels like you're seeing if she fits into your life, she will naturally work harder for your attention. We value what we have to earn. Imagine her going out with friends and meeting other men. Some are loud, some are funny, and some are handsome. But none of them make her feel the way you do. None of them were confident enough to leave a conversation at its peak because they had things to do. None of them stayed calm when she mentioned another guy. When she thinks of you, she thinks of someone who is unshakable. There is a massive difference between a man who tries to lead and a man who actually does. Steadiness means being the same person regardless of what's happening around you. If you're ready to be that man, take these steps one at a time. This process doesn't start with her, it starts with you. When you change from the inside out, you won't have to chase anyone. People will naturally be drawn to you. If you want the full plan to turn these ideas into reality, Attraction Secrets covers it all. It's a guide to having a presence that makes other men fade away. If you're ready to lead and be that anchor, get the book. It's a journey worth taking. Take care of yourselves. You're worth it. Goodbye for now.